So last weekend, I was hanging out in my backyard, minding my own business, when the bushes started to rustle and make mysterious noises. I was reminded of the shopkeeper I met in Chinatown, who once told me to beware the backyard. It was at that moment that a band of creatures calling themselves the Backyardigans emerged from the bush. They look like what I can only assume are human animal hybrids made in a military lab that have escaped. The pink one introduced itself as Uniqua. She needed my help because somehow she had stepped into a bear trap in my backyard, and in exchange for freeing this creature, they promised to lend me a hand when I needed help most, being unique, which is good because you guys wanted me to build a deck that generates unique tokens, so I have to have 100 different tokens, not just one food token 100 times, but different tokens. You guys basically want me to have two deck boxes, one for the cards and one for the tokens, because you think that is funny. Well, I don't want to just list them out because that would take forever and be boring. So instead, because no one asked, I'm going to be doing it in a pokey rap style because I'm a beast and I'm awesome. But before we get to that, of course, if you can't tell, I'm known as the most unhinged deck builder on the internet. So if you've got a silly, weird, wacky idea you want me to build, challenge me in the comments down below. The one with the most upvotes, I have to build. And while you're down there, hey, leave a like and subscribe. I appreciate it. Now, let's get into the pokey rap. All right, nobody asked for this, but I don't care. I'm the best there ever was. All right, you guys know the words? Feel free to sing along. All right, let's get going. Angel, beast, bird, butterfly, blood, carnivore, cat, Eldrazi, centaur, cat, rat, rabbit, construct, clue, snake, settlement, dog, satyr, spider, sapperling, dwarf, spirit, soldier, smoke blessing, thopter, worm, human, halfling, golem, worm, insect, inkling, construct, horse, devil, citizen, construct, dinosaur, dinosaur again, dinosaur, fish, Eldrazi, scion, copy, elemental, helion, clown, robot, elemental, dragon egg, dragon, elemental, dino egg. Now let's switch things up a little bit real quick, okay? Because the elephant is in the room. I'm not an elk, I'm the goat. It's wicked. The way your girl be gobbling my junk. I'm a detective, written by Sir Arthur Conan Gargoyle. She let me smash mouth because all my gold does is glimmer. Little food for thought. Have a nice night. Back to the rap. Pilot, rhino, pest, Pegasus, treefolk, merfolk, wolf, virtuous, squirrel, treasure, vampire, power stone, human gnome, human noble, royal roll. Alright, now this next part sucks because there's too many syllables, but stopping right now would be unforgivables. I'm not a monster, like Merit Leger. I want a kobolds of care keep the haters away. A Phyrexian might know a warrior troll for me to slay and acquire a sorcerer role. I went to space for a nose job, an alien rhinoplasty. I came back looking like an Eldrazi horror. Freaking nasty. I'm out of rhymes now. This time I'm serious. This little last part can get kind of tedious. Golem, 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 elf warrior, human warrior, giant warrior, spirit. Elf warrior, rhino warrior, forest dryad, spirit. Human soldier, gnome soldier, Phyrexian hydra, zombie, zombie, Phyrexian hydra, assembly worker. All right, well, I hope you're happy with that because that was all the unique tokens in the deck. I hate you so much. That took up so much time and effort. But it's about time we talk about how do we win. Our commander, Balin the Haymaker, is a red, green, white, rabbit warrior 4/3. We can tap 2 untapped tokens, any token, by the way, to add a mana. Then we can tap 3 untapped tokens to draw a card and tap 4 untapped tokens to give them a gun because that is awesome. This guy is our engine in a box. He gives us mana, he gives us draw, he makes himself big. That's our win condition number 1, tapping creatures to make him huge, which allows us to then punch our opponents in the face, winning with combat commander damage. Now, of course, win condition number 2 is much more nuanced. It's Halo Fountain. 2 and a white for an artifact. We can pay a white, tap it to untap a tapped guy, creating a 1/1 green and white citizen. Then we can pay 2 to tap the fountain to untap 2 tapped creatures to draw a card. Then pay 5, tap, untap 15 tapped creatures. We win the game. So if you know how to count to 15, you win the game. Your loan gets approved at the bank, your crush texts you back, and your local Canes gives you an accidental cane sauce extra. Yeah, I know. Halo Fountain just does everything we want this deck to do. It is amazing. But if that is not enough for you, don't worry. Win condition number 3 is here for you. Agate Instigator is 1 and a red with offspring, 1 red, so he gets a little clone of himself. Whenever another creature enters the battlefield, it does damage to our opponents. That is awesome, okay? Because we have so many ways to make so many creature tokens enter. Awaken the Woods. X, green, green, sorcery, create X, 1/1 green forest dryad land creature tokens. It's land, it's damage, it's tokens. What do we want? It's awesome. Galta and Maverin, 3, 2 green, 2 white, big dinosaur guy. Create X 1/1 white vampire creature tokens with lifelink, where X is the number of other attacking creatures. Yeah, we're going to make a lot of guys because we have so many tokens already. March of the Multitudes, X, green, white, white, instant with Convoke, so we can tap all those tokens we've got, all those creature guys. Create X 1/1 white soldier creature tokens with lifelink. We are never going to die. We have so much lifelink. Sylvan Offering, X and a green. We make a big tree folk, and we make a bunch of little elf warriors. That's a lot of damage with the Agate Instigator out. Wildfire Awakener, X, 1 red, white, human wizard, Convoke. We love to see Convoke. Whenever this guy enters, create X, 1/1 red elemental creature tokens. Whenever they get tapped, they deal damage to target player. We're tapping them so much with our commander. This guy does so much work. We love him. Crash the Party. You know all those tapped guys we have? Yeah, now we're going to create a tapped 4/4 green rhino for each tapped creature we control. What is not to like? It does so much synergize. Then we got White Sun's Twilight, X, white, white, gain a bunch of life, make a bunch of mites, clear the board. They all have toxic. We hit our opponents. They die to poison. Awesome. Pest Infestation, XX green. It's okay. We can just pay a bunch of mana with our commander out. Destroy up to X target artifacts and or enchantments and create twice X 1/1 black green pest creatures. When they die, we gain life. So many guys. All those ETBs are going to wipe our opponent's life totals out so quick with Agate Instigator or fill up the Halo Fountain. According to my calculations, yep, we moved the decimal point over here. All right, carry the 1. And yeah, that's actually about a guaczillion damage to our opponents. All right, quick summary for the ADHD. Figuring out how to squeeze 104 unique tokens into a deck drives a man to madness. I did an entire Poke Rap with tokens. I'm losing my mind. But anyway, Balin is our commander. He's our engine. We need this guy. Then we can tap a bunch of tokens to make mana to cast a White Sun's Twilight, wiping our board, their boards, whatever, and making a bunch of Phyrexian Mites with Toxic. We swing those guys. We poison our opponents to death. Or if we're fancy with it, we can make Balin the Haymaker huge by tapping 4 untapped tokens to make 3+1 counters, giving him trample. He's awesome and cool. Punch our opponents in the face and win the game that way. What is not to like? There's plenty of ways to win. You have 104 different tokens. It's just cool to see them. So that is the end of the video. If you liked it, leave a like. If you subscribe, subscribe. Shout out to my homies on Patreon. Thank you so much for supporting me. And if you want to join the Discord, it is linked in the description down below. And if you have a crazy, weird, wacky idea that hopefully does not require me to rap, leave it in the comments down below. The one with the most upvotes, I have to build. I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.